And there's Catherine the Great of Russia, who took over from her husband, who was a nasty old king, I guess, or I don't know if he was a czar or what, but she got the support of the military when he was out philandering and went over to his mistress's house where he was at and arrested him and then took his job. And evidently she improved things. Quite popular compared to him. And she commissioned a lot of artwork, which is still there, evidently. And that's all I know about her. And about this show, Tales of Wells Fargo, I've always wondered, I mean, could you really guarantee, gold shipments or whatever? I mean, that seems like a pretty tall order to handle. It's been done, though. Back the Knights Templar, back in the day of the Crusades, they were warrior monks who were also warriors, whose job it was to provide armed escorts into the Holy Land. And travelers often were wealthy, and they got tired of getting jumped, even with the armed escorts. So the knights said, hey, why don't we do traveler's checks? Where you deposit it in the city where you start and carry a piece of paper that will allow them to claim it when they get there. I don't know how they protected that from thieves just taking that piece of paper. There was probably some sort of password or something like that, I'm sure. And, but yeah, my only knowledge of Wells Fargo is with this show. But I do know that American Express was partners with Wells Fargo, and they kicked out the Fargo family. And then the U.S. government took over the express business, so they became credit cards. It was their main business, especially international, since their CEO was in Europe and had a hard time exchanging money. That became their main line. Interesting stuff.